I'm back. I'm down here in Panama City, as y'all can see. Just down here enjoying myself. Man, some great fishermen, people that love to fish. We used to come down here when snapper season first opened. But I just want to let y'all know y'all are on my mind. I'm always thinking about my team because you know what? Life is what you make it, and we want your life to be the best it can be. I just wanted to get on here and just let y'all know I'm happy for you. I can't wait to get back so I can tap in to help you achieve your purpose, tap into your purpose so you can achieve your personal dreams and goals here on earth. Because you only got one life to live. And you know what I say? You got 70 good years. And you at 30 years old, you already now lived almost half your life. And I say that I met this nice young lady that worked at the front desk here at the hotel. And just to tell you a little story, she ain't got no kids. She's 30 years old, and she told me she been working here about 4 years, and she doing it because out of necessity. She went to school to be a culinary, to cook. I like to keep it simple, and she ended up in hospitality. But that just let you know when you really think about it. Here it is, a young lady now went to college and still don't know her purpose. That's why we have to educate ourselves in achieving our personal dreams and goals through our purpose. And that's why I love doing what I'm doing. This is my calling to serve you, to help you tap into your purpose so you can achieve your destiny here on earth, so you can achieve that sustainable future here on earth. I'm looking to get back in touch with her. She really excited about what I was saying. She actually seen my Yeti, the microphone I have here. She seen that and got excited because she do a little YouTube. And I asked her, why are you not in your gift or something that come easy to you? It was hard for her to answer that question, which I told her it's okay because you already was integrated into a system and you just follow the system like your parents taught you or whatever the case may be. And like you say, just circumstances got you out here doing something that's even out of character or is definitely not within your purpose, doing it just to make ends meet and out of necessity. That's why we need Edify to unify. That's why we need MML so we can teach our people how to tap into their gift early in life. So we can teach our people how to tap in and get that and tap into their purpose so they can live a fulfilled life. 30 years old with no kids and out here just doing what you have to do to make ends meet. And I told her, don't be upset with yourself. Let's just sit down and talk, which I look forward to talking to her. And she said she like listening to people. And the way I am, I'm a problem solver. Most men are. So when I sat down with her, I got a couple of suggestions for her to help her get on track, help her tap into her purpose, show her how to get into the MMF, and let her know what the MMF is all about. Which she got a good little glimpse of it when I was down there talking to her at the front desk. She gave me her name and number, and I look forward to talking to her. But I say that over 99% of the world population on this planet today, y'all hear all my videos, they don't even know who they are, more or less their source. And love, a lot of them getting their source, but they don't know where it's coming from or what the purpose is. That they just going just like her, going through the school system. She don't realize that's where she getting her source from, her identity from, and that's why she lost at 30 years old. And I know a lot of y'all out there are lost too. So get excited about Edify to Unify, cause we are here to edify you, uplift you, praise you until we are one. When you understand how serious serving other people are, that's where all the value lies. That's where all the value lies. And when you understand that, you'll be willing to give more, serve more, uplift more. Like when I came in the hotel today, Gabrielle, nice young lady, I just gave her a compliment on her hair, put a smile on her face. Didn't cost me nothing, but I seen the smile and I know that made her day better than it was. I know she felt good, felt better in the inside just by that compliment. We need to learn how to uplift, motivate each other, and watch we unify like never before. You hear that's all over the planet when it comes to us, We need to unify. if I got the solution? We got the solution. Now we just need to operate. We just need to put it out there. We just need to edify, uplift, motivate, praise each other, and everything else will take its course. Everything else will fall into place. I can keep talking about this, but you would have to know you have a purpose. And you know you're not in your purpose because you're doing stuff out of necessity. You're doing stuff because you're in a system that don't teach you how to be the best you can be. They don't teach you how to bring the best out of you. That's why the MMF is here. That's why Edify to Unify is here to help you tap into your purpose so you can live within your destiny here on earth, where you can achieve that sustainable future here on earth. We looking for anybody that realizing they sick and tired of being stressed out over work related issues, doing what you have to do out of necessity. And you only have one life to live. I'm just kicked back here just talking to you, but you have to make that decision. You have a choice, but you don't have a choice if you don't know if you have a choice. You see what I'm saying? That's why we putting out Edify to Unify. Edify to Unify is the choice. When you understand how valuable you are, a lot of folks probably ain't never told you that, emphasize that to you. But here we are here to serve you over at Greater Mount Olive Ministry. Wow, that's been a blessing to me. If you ever can understand how valuable meditation is. I'm out on the boat today, and you just don't know how serene it is just to meditate and just see things that you can gonna bring to fruition. I can't wait to get back there to y'all. I just booked another trip for tomorrow though, but this is what I love to do. But I also love helping bringing the best out of you because when you know your purpose, when you know your destiny, when you plug it in to have dominion over the world, and you can't do it. You can't do it by yourself. If you can understand that, you need other people. This pen right here cannot exist by itself. You got plastic here, you got plastic here, you got a machine, and it got engravings on here. Everything is made to work together. Sooner you get out of that alignment, you're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna be stressed out. And the world try to get you and play you against each other. But look at some of the other cultures. They got it. My hat's off to them. But we coming. We coming to do what we need to do for us like everybody else doing for them. We come to do for us here on earth like everybody else doing for themselves. And this plan to be better off because we know who we are. We know who we are. We always wanted a level playing field. That's why I created this system. That's why I created this community for us to tap into our inner self so we can bring our outer self out into the marketplace. And only then we can create that income that's a lot more valuable than a job, than a career, than even a profession. Even though you may making $200,000 to $300,000 a year in your profession, you losing the most valuable commodity. One of them is time. Time is the two most important thing is that you can't stop, change, or whatever. That's time and change. All these two things is inedible. And when you understand that, you will use your time more wisely. You will realize when you tap into your purpose, it is stress free. It is recession proof because now you got something in the marketplace that only you have, and the value of that particular service in within yourself carry the value that no job can hold a candle to, no career can hold a candle to, no profession can hold a candle to. That's why Edify to Unify is vital. That's why you need to tap into your inner self. That's why you need to leave either you down in the comments and get on our calendar and watch your life change for the better. Y'all hear me say this all the time. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you to make that choice. You have a choice. You can stay in the situation you in and complain, or you can do something about it. That's somebody that's ready to serve you through a ministry that understand how valuable you are. Realize you do have a purpose here on earth. Realize you do have a destiny. You do want to have control over your situation. that young lady don't have control over her situation. She don't even have idea what come easy for her to make money. She did say she like to listen. She did say that, but she don't have a clue how to put value to it. MMF do. Proud of you. I appreciate you. We have to take control of our future. We have to tap into our purpose, and ain't nobody gonna show you how to, because once you integrate it in any parts of the world, no matter where you at, once you integrate it in their system, you gonna follow their system like it's the grail, like it's the holy grail. But you do have options. There are options out there, and Edify to Unify is one of the best ones, because I brought that come from within me. That's my purpose to you. That's my identity to you. That's my passion to you. I'm here to serve you who want that service from me. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to tap into you to help you find your purpose, help you find your source, help you identify your true identity from where you're from. Then and only then you can have the potential to have destiny here on earth. So you can have dominion here on earth. I can get excited about that. I love life more than I ever have, because now I'm tapped into my purpose. Now I'm tapped into my source. Now I'm tapped into my purpose to share with you, to share with you. It ain't take over here. We understand how valuable people are. We understand how valuable your purpose are, because it's all about what? Kingdom living with a purpose. And you do have one. We have a great program. I always put it in there, the 1720. It's designed for the young generation. That's the future. You know, and I know, right? We need to get that foundation laid sooner than later. And we definitely know how to do that with the system already in place. We want the 1720, just like the military. We want you to have $1 million worth of assets by the time you are 26 years old. And when you're really ready to get out there in the marketplace, you have a solid foundation to make the best out of life, to tap into your purpose at an early age than like myself in over the last 2 or 3 years. And like the 30-year-old, you'll be way ahead of these people that don't know how to plan, don't have a clue. They just fall in the system, and the system is you. With that being said, if you have a kids from 17 to 20 or 20 to 30, or you just want to get a solid foundation laid for you and leave a legacy for your family, go ahead and use EDU down in the comment. And like I always say, thanks again for checking in. Until next time, let's do it.